Hi everyone, this is Ishika Bhattacharjee, and today we are going to discuss about the whole course optimizing user engagement in business systems. So let's start with this. Think about the last time you opened Instagram for just a few minutes and ended up scrolling for 30 minutes, and your time just disappeared without your own conscious. Or when Netflix recommend a show so accurately that you clicked instantly. Or how Swiggy seems to exactly know when you are hungry. So these are not accidents, these are carefully designed using psychology, design, data, and AI. And that's exactly what this course, Optimizing User Engagement in Business Systems, is all about. So let us see that what we get here. So today we are going to cover these contents. We are going to learn about the course a little much. Then we are going to see what are the objectives of this course and what outcomes are you getting from this course. And later we are going to discuss the syllabus of this course, right? Now let's move on to the topic, that why user engagement matters and what is this optimization user engagement in business systems. So normally this is actually understanding how businesses attract, engage and retain users, or exploring the intersection of psychology, design, data and AI, or learning how successful products deliver seamless user experiences. Real world relevance in apps, websites, chatbots, and business systems. So, why optimizing user engagement? Basically, see one thing, that when we are interacting with a website or any digital product, we are interested in that. And to develop the interest more, to increase the interest more, we need those product or the ads of the product to be more engaging. Like for a shampoo, we can prepare ads simple like this is a shampoo, you can use it, your hairs look great, right? Or what we can do, we can create a small 15-second video in which a girl comes and her hair actually looks very fine, and there comes dust and pollution, and after that still her hair looks very good. Now in this situation, which is more engaging? The video, I guess, right? So, how we are going to engage our users, our customers to the product so that eventually the engagement gets converted into actual buying is why we need this user engagement, why we need perfect user engagement or better user engagement, so that our users get engaged to the product and the revenue generates more. So more user engagement, better user engagement leads to more revenue. This is the whole why we are learning this. Now, why user engagement matters, I have just discussed it. Let me just read it out. Like it directly impacts the customer satisfaction and business growth. Higher engagement leads to higher retention and revenue. Drives dri- uh, drives brand loyalty and long-term user relationships. And essential skill roles for UX, product, data science, marketing, and AI. So yes, if you are from a data science background, marketing and AI background, or you are just learning UX or designing UX, this is a very essential skill because user engagement is basically needed in all of these fields, right? So, in this course, we are going to explore how business attract users, um, how we keep them engaged, and build long-term loyalty. So, we are going to learn why some apps feel smooth and addictive, and how design and layout influence human decisions, how data reveals what users like and what they dislike, or how AI systems like chatbots and voice assistants help us to understand this user engagement better. So the main objectives of this course is that by the end of this course, you will understand user behavior and psychological factors influencing engagement. So there are some psychology and emotions related to user engagement, right? You are interested in something, liking something because it is connected to your psyche. So we are going to understand the psychological factors. Then we are going to learn the principles of designing effective and intuitive user interfaces that actually leads to better user engagement. Then we are going to apply data analytics to evaluate and improve user engagement. And after that, we are going to explore voice and conversational interfaces used in modern systems. So we are going to learn about NLP, text to speech or speech recognition, these kind of AIs that are going on right now, to have a better understanding how these are going to help in the user engagement for business. Next, we are going to connect UX, that is user experience, data, and AI to real business outcomes. So we are going to see some real life scenarios also, right? Now, these are the course objectives. I'm going to tell you what are the course outcomes. So after this course, students are going to be are able to explain core concepts of user engagement and UX principles, UI principles also. Apply UI design guidelines to create user-friendly interfaces. So you are going to learn the basics of UI UX. We are going to learn about Figma, that is a UI tool, which helps you to design very good digital products. Okay. Next, we are going to, the students are going to explain how to use analytics and data-driven insights to optimize engagement. Next, they are able to understand and design basic voice and conversational flows. So you are going to get to know about how actually we design the conversational AIs or how we use NLP and actual implementation of those. Then we are going to learn that how to evaluate existing business systems and propose engagement improvements. So see, one thing is there, then that whatever you are, see, if you are a data scientist or a programmer and you are jumping into business, right? So eventually we are working for a business. If you are an employee in somewhere or you are a programmer, so you're working for someone who is using your programs for their business. So to explain them the technical thing you are doing, and they are from non-technical background, right? So there must be a bridge between this technical guy and that non-technical guy for communication, right? So that communication comes from this user engagement, and some of the measures, some of the metrics are there that will be very helpful for you to communicate and bridge the gap between the technical and the non-technical person. Okay, so these are the outcomes you are going to learn. So no matter you are from which background, you are very core at your programming skills, but this is very essential to know that how to communicate. So there are some metrics and measures that are the bridge between this gap. Next, let us see some of the real world examples, like recommendation systems are there. They use good user interfaces. They are very engaging. When we go to Netflix, we can't get out of it, right? There are e-commerce, wait a minute. There are e-commerce UI UX optimization, app behavior analysis, assistance, and business systems driven by AI and data. So these are the actual real world applications going on using this user engagement, where user engagement is plays a very crucial role. Now, what are the skills you are going to gain in this course? So you are going to learn user behavior analysis, UI UX design thinking, then you are going to learn data driven decision making, understanding of AI based interactions, and practical business insights. So these are the skills you are going to learn. Now let us discuss a bit about the syllabus. So this is the syllabus for the second semester of BBA, DS and AI. Now, the first unit covers the fundamentals of user engagement and user psychology. You can see that we are going to define user engagement, basic definition, some key metrics and KPIs. We are going to learn what are the metrics that are important for the user engagement. Then we are going to learn about the role of user experience, that is UX. So business impact. Then we are going to learn UX and UI design, the introduction part. Then we are going to have a brief overview of user-centered design. Then we are going to deep dive into user psychology and behavior. We are going to learn cognitive load, attention span, motivation theories, and emotional design. So this is all the first unit covers. Now, uh, in the second unit, we are going to see designing engaging user interfaces, right? So in this, you are going to learn the principles of UI design and UX design. So in UI design, we are going to cover clarity, consistency, visual hierarchy, affordance, and intuitive navigation. These are the principles of UI design. After that, we are going to see the difference between UI and UX. Next, we are going to cover visual design principles and UI patterns. In this also, we are going to see UI principles also. After that, we are going to learn about interaction design, micro interactions mainly. Then we are going to cover transitions, prototyping tools, and feedback mechanisms. So these are the things we are going to learn about designing engaging user interfaces. So when we understand the users, after that, we are going to learn how to design it for them. So you will see that why some apps feel effortless while others feel confusing. So this unit, the second unit, is going to develop the design thinking skills that is a very valuable asset in the business and in the tech role. Next, we are going to see in Unit 3, leveraging data analytics for user engagement. Now here we are going to actually play with data. So we are simply going to understand data collection and analysis, behavioral data tracking. We are going to track data that is based on behavior. So this is the analytical powerhouse of this course. So companies use data to understand users, what they click, what they ignore, how long they stay, when they drop off. So in unit 3, we are going to learn how to interpret and leverage this information. We are going to cover these things. Like next after, we are going to also learn about data mining. We have a brief introduction of data mining, then clustering and identifying patterns. Next, we are going to learn personalization and recommendation systems for better purposes. We are going to learn some algorithms and regarding data mining for better understanding, and this is for tailoring content. Then we are going to learn about user segmentation and predictive analysis. These are used for data analytics. And then we're going to see A/B testing and experimentation, journey mapping, and recommendation algorithms. So this is all about unit 3. So this is the same logic used in Netflix recommender, Amazon's product suggestions, and YouTube's up next videos. These things are based on this data analytics part. Next, we are going to cover the voice and conversational interfaces. Now, this is going to be a practical session and very interactive session, because in this, we are going to actually perform and learn and implement the conversational AIs, which helps us to get user more engaged to our products. So this is the final unit, and in this we are going to move to understand the overview of voice interfaces, that is conversational AI. In that we are going to learn some key technologies, that is, some of them are natural language processing NLP, speech recognition, text to speech, designing conversational experiences, principles, user centered design, dialogue flow. These are the things related to conversational interfaces. Next, we are going to learn about voice user interface design. How are we going to integrate voice with the AI so that we have better conversations with the machines? Next, we are going to learn building voice and conversational interfaces. We are actually going to build a small project based on conversational interfaces. So we are going to learn about some development tools here also. There is voice interface development, enhancing conversational interfaces, personalization and context awareness, voice analytics, and most importantly, security and privacy in all of this. So this unit helps you understand how modern AI interacts with people in natural human-like ways. So it's like talking to a human, but actually it's a machine. So this is the whole course overview we are going to learn. Uh, this is all that I need you to know. And in the UI UX parts, we are going to learn some tools like Figma. And in the voice and conversational interfaces, we are going to have some hands-on implementation on the key technologies of conversational AIs. So this is all for the course introduction. I hope you enjoy this course, and I am really looking forward so that you get interested and this course is actually engaging enough to have your attention span here. So this course doesn't only teach you concepts, it teaches you how to think like a user, design like a creator, and analyze like a strategist. So by the end of this semester, you will understand the science behind every click, every scroll, and every swipe. Thank you so much.